top five.
Yeah, girl. You ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top 5, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Has anyone ever put their tongue on a post before?
No.
Have you?
I was so afraid of that.
Yeah, I did. Terrible.
Oh.
I've never had mine caught, which is great. I saw someone get it caught before, and I'm like, that's why I should not do this. But it's
So
strange.
why do people keep... Okay.
I was so afraid of that as a kid.
Because you're curious.
But you know what's going to happen. You know it's going to be bad. There's no good ending
I gotta say,
on
the
this.
taste is weird. The taste is weird.
Yeah, but you can lick a pole in the summer.
Yeah, but it's not frosted. It's not frosted.
Did you think it was going to taste
It's like a popsicle. Yeah. It's just like a...
Does it taste like a battery? I
Everything
picture it like
frozen.
a battery.
Yeah,
no.
true.
I've tasted a frozen battery.
Like pennies. It's like putting a penny in your mouth.
It definitely tastes like a penny. It tastes more like a penny.
Do you
tasted
lick
a penny?
pennies too?
Have
No,
you
but
never
I licked the Liberty Bell ones.
Yeah,
Did you?
No.
How much your mother reference?
I
Come
know.
on.
But I was wondering if she
Stuck my head
actually
right
did.
inside.
Yeah.
I've never been to Philly. I hear it's a beautiful city.
I'd lick the Liberty Bell.
You have?
I would.
Oh.
Would you?
I don't know. Well,
I probably would for the story.
Story.
yeah.
right?
Is it a
Yeah.
thing? Is it an
Are
actual
you allowed
thing people do?
to get so close?
No.
Yeah, no, you have to.
I bet they had to put in
so.
so much security after that episode.
Yeah, like, probably a lot of people.
That poor Belle has been violated innumerable times.
So, like,
now,
what would
I'm
you
sure.
lick in Ottawa? Is there, like, a thing that you, like, should lick while being in Ottawa?
Hey,
That's a good question.
now we're in my wheelhouse.
Like,
The
It's
flame.
Parliament.
you're gonna lick the
No, because
flame?
that's like the isn't that like the tomb of that unknown soldier or something? That's
Oh,
what-
isn't that disrespectful?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Is it? No, the
The
flame.
flame? The eternal flame?
It's
Is that
just
a
a
different thing?
fire.
But you
Okay.
can't lick. You can't lick the fire.
Yeah, you can if you put your like the base of the fire. You can lick that part.
The gasoline?
Yeah,
I think just Parliament.
Just Parliament.
The top of Parliament,
yeah.
though?
It's just the building.
Any part of it.
Isn't there a tower in it?
Yes. Ooh,
Yeah, there
go
must
up the
be,
tower
yeah.
and lick something in the tower.
Yeah, there must be a bell. Like, isn't that the whole point of
Find
towers?
a way to lick
have a
the
bell.
minute
Peace
hand.
bell
Yeah, the
or
peace tower.
something.
Yeah.
The peace tower.
Yeah.
What was the clock? I think there's bells inside that chime.
Yeah.
Okay.
You lick
Yeah,
the clock.
The clock.
You lick, yeah.
And then time freezes.
yeah.
And you
You
become
have to
young
hang off
forever.
of it.
Man, that's actually really hard to do.
Like Quasimodo?
So, like, props if you can lick the clock.
And then you swing,
between them.
You zip line down into the crowds.
Everyone's cheering.
Everyone's
You're
like,
wearing a mask.
"Yeah, you fucking did it! Yes." I feel like we are now in the Christmas mood. What do you think?
Always.
What do you think?
Yukon Cornelius.
All right, here we go. Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, no, you did that.
Welcome to the PodCavern. Santa Tongue is in the house. Just Santa
Never
Tongue.
say Santa tongue again.
In the house. Welcome to the PodCavern and welcome back to Ranked. Top 5 list of stuff that don't matter. All right, I'll stop with that's pretty good Santa, right, guys? Right, girls? Yeah, no? Okay.
It's possible.
I have my magical reindeer or elves with me today. Yes.
We're people.
You're no, we discussed.
I want to be a dentist.
Well, you can't.
I don't.
Elves can't be dentists. Except for that one.
I'm out.
Samantha Leggatt, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Do you really want to be a dentist?
No, I don't at all. No.
No?
No.
Would you be one of Santa's elves? Would you?
I feel like it's a lot of work, and I'm not really about that life. So
I don't know.
I'd rather they just make.
What kind of
stuff.
hours do you think elves work at Santa's workshop? Like probably long
They've
ones.
got to be unionized.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. They might get sweet
There's
benefits
enough
or
of them.
something.
There's
though.
enough of them. They got to
You
be
know.
unionized.
Yeah. No. I think.
They make it seem like they work around the clock. That's what I think. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
They're probably like house elves.
I'm all about hard work,
And
but
that they
like.
want to work.
Yeah, I
don't
don't know. Sam, who is the magical guest across from you.
We're all magical, so that makes you a magical reindeer. Colleen Wang
Colleen!
sitting across from me.
Oh my god, you two, oh my god, you sound exactly alike.
Oh my god.
Are you voice twins?
We are, and we're smell twins.
Inside joke. Don't know if that part will make it into the beginning of the episode, but hey.
You're gonna cut us?
Hey.
Okay,
no,
whatever.
Never. Colleen, welcome. Welcome back.
Hi. Thanks for having me back.
Hey, no problem. Would you become a dentist if you were an elf?
If I were an elf, no.
Okay.
In real life, also no.
Okay,
Dentists are the worst. Don't come at me with that
Okay.
dentist stuff.
All right. Colleen, who is the last guest beside you?
Right here beside me on my right is Laura Gordon.
Laura, welcome to Santa's workshop.
Make this end.
Run, Laura, run.
This isn't Santa's workshop.
You want to be Mrs. Claus?
No.
Okay.
Run, Rudolph.
All
Not
right.
even a little bit.
Okay. Hey, welcome back to the podcast,
Thanks
Laura.
for having me.
Hey, no problem.
Good to be here.
Ladies,
It's awfully warm in here.
it is very hot
for the North Pole.
For November, December. It's really warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do you all feel about Christmas in general? Thoughts?
I
feel
love it.
good about it.
It's great.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Warm and fuzzy.
Christmas music.
Movies,
Hot chocolate.
I make my own Baileys.
Just to
Right,
know,
right.
Sam was saying she'd make us all.
I
of this
no, I
Bailey-
said that.
Nope, she said specifically she would make us all this Bailey's before this episode. I was looking forward to it. I didn't drink in
Don't
days.
think
That's not
what
true.
happened. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Well, we're
several
all having a
things last night.
celebratory wine instead, so yay.
Classy grown up.
Great. Well, today's festive episode is ready? Top 5 stocking stuffers. Props to Leslie Cherapy for coming up with the topic, even though he's not on this episode. Hey, sorry, Leslie.
Didn't make the cut.
Hey.
Bye.
The thoughts about stockings. Did you guys grow up with having stockings or anything like that? I
Yes,
personally
sir.
only had stockings maybe twice in my life.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So it was a big deal when we got to make our own when I was at the age of like 12. Like it took a long time.
Make your own.
Yeah, we made our own stockings and we put like decorative stickers on it to like make sure like that's our stocking, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I dig that. I dig
Cool.
Yeah, I'm all about stockings.
Yeah.
Big fan.
that. Me too. Mine's a lamb chop stocking. My sister's is Barney. So
That's
It's
amazing.
very traditional in our house.
Do you keep the same stocking forever, essentially?
Yes.
But sometimes they get worn out. Like I had this awesome bear stocking. My mom made me and my brothers these bear stockings, but then as they grew older and we grew older, the bear's eyes kind of fell out and then the stuffing
it's a sad
started.
stocking.
So yeah, she made us new ones.
Now, Colleen.
Yeah.
Sam, is that you? Sam, get out of here.
It's Sam here.
Colleen, how about stockings for you? What are your experience with that?
Yeah, my family too, on and off with the stockings. We're not super traditional.
No.
Just whatever mom felt like doing this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, like my family, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, so we're already different. Like Christmas Day is just like the day you get to play with your presents or do nothing. It's great.
I feel like you. Follow your heart.
Yeah.
Just so over the gifts in the morning. Just
Yeah.
like, no, I'm just gonna
And when
sit.
it's done.
But Christmas Eve, do you guys do stuff on that day?
Yeah, half my family does the Christmas Eve present thing.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
and
that.
I do enjoy it because like when you're kids, you wake up early. Christmas is great, but now that we're all old, like we all just want to sleep in. So
Yeah.
it's like we have to wake the kids up. Whereas stockings for our family, anyways, was like tied the kids over so they don't wake mom and dad. They can go do the stockings without us. Tied them over
I
for
wonder
a
if
few
that's
hours.
where stockings came
Yeah,
from.
it's just like to appease the kids and not wake mom and dad up. And now it's like wake everyone up because we all want to sleep.
I got you. Well, in today's episode, we got to make our ground rules. What makes a good stocking stuffer? I think it's kind of cheap to... I mean, with the stocking stuffer, you can't buy something expensive, right? I feel like you can't
You
buy
know,
like a...
different households,
Because then
different
it's
strokes.
a gift.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing is I don't want to like...
As opposed to a stocking stuffer.
Can we come up some rules here?
No, like
What-
diamond rings.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Or like-
of course, that's the best.
Or like a Rolex or
Yeah.
like, you know, like that seems like a gift. That's a gift, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're like, some rich person, I guess.
But I also think that what makes a good stocking stuffer is different for the gifter versus the giftee. You know what I mean? I have an example.
Okay. You tell me the example. All
I'm
right.
not gonna
Okay.
tell you now, but it'll come up later on.
Okay.
Oh, you'll see.
Any other ground rules you'd like to put in? Like, how big is the stocking that we're thinking
I
of
don't
here?
think size matters.
What are we talking about?
No comment.
I'm picturing a
Like that
standard
stocking.
stocking size. I don't know if everyone else has a standard
Mine was a
size.
bit bigger than that one, but
Let's say like a foot and a half
Hey,
tall.
this
How much is
doesn't.
this?
The hand gestures don't play well on audio. I have to
No,
say.
that's like 2
I don't
feet.
know how to
like
describe
2 feet?
sizes.
Is this
That
like a 2 foot
A
stocking?
sub is like
True. Yeah, go by subs.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sub 6 inch. So it's like
like,
a 12
you're like-
inch.
that's a foot.
Yeah, sure.
This is like
foot long.
Yeah.
Foot long stockings.
a foot long. But how wide are we talking about here?
Pretty wide.
Pretty wide.
Average
Proportional.
stocking. Yeah.
Okay.
proportional.
Like a
Bit like,
normal stocking.
Like smaller than your shoulders,
All right.
but maybe like where your
like the
collarbone.
size
Like
of
your head,
torso?
maybe?
Like your torso? Not as wide as your torso.
I'm thinking head.
Oh my god.
like where your nipples are.
Okay,
Great.
from like your elbow to your fingertips.
Yeah, that's a good size.
Hey,
With the
that's
2
good.
arms.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Okay, this
Okay,
is
that's
our
pretty
a
stocking,
good
ladies and
size.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Just for the record, everyone's holding their hands up right now. But imagine just from your elbows to your fingertips. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Yeah.
little bit more.
You can do this at home.
Yeah. Everybody at home.
Everyone together.
And if you're listening to this on the bus, you might be a crazy person. What else? And here's the last thing. Does the stuffer have to fit in the stocking?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do? Like
Well,
tape
then
it
it's not a
aside?
stocking
Guys,
stuffer.
it's important we come up with the ground rules, okay?
Now you're just asking
that was
questions
just
for
a
the sake
silly
of
one.
asking
all
Yeah,
right, all right.
no.
I'm sorry.
Come
All
on.
right.
No one's gonna say a pony.
Well, if that's it, just.
no, I do have one.
Okay.
I feel like I'm always a stickler for rules when I
Yeah.
come on these things, but let's say how broad. So edibles. Are we saying like
With
Like
kind of
weed edibles?
edibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
It's
is
all on the
candy and
table.
chocolate separate or like or am I giving
You know
things
what?
away
You
here?
know,
Hey,
it
hey.
depends. Yeah, same
Let's
as
talk
like
about it.
has.
We'll
Yeah.
see it. We'll see it. When you
see
say
what
the
happens when it's
nomination,
fine.
we can discern if we need to.
Well, I just thought of a new stocking stuffer.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I might steal that from you. Just like every other episode, we're going to nominate 3 nominations each, go around the table, make a master list of 12, and then make a top 5 list from that list of 12. So I'll go first. So my very first nomination is going to be, I'm saying bite-sized board games.
What?
Why would you
So-
eat a board game?
What do you mean?
Bite-sized meaning like a
this?
small board game. Like, for example, like it'd be like an Uno
Like
or like a
travel
card, like
size?
travel-size board game.
That's more appropriate.
All the same. You want to eat your board game after? You can totally do
You
it.
can't bite Uno.
You can. I have a chocolate-covered Uno waiting for you for Christmas. But no, I'm thinking about like small card games, like an Uno or like a Quicks. We played that before, or like I would say what else? A small game of chess. Sometimes they give those
Travel chest.
travel-sized board game. I'm gonna
travel-sized
change it
game.
to travel-sized board games.
It's a really good descriptor.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thoughts? Wow. No.
Well,
that's
I would.
fun.
Yeah, they are fun. Who doesn't like board games?
Yeah.
But
I
So
don't
I
think I've
guess
ever got
that
one in my
goes in.
stocking.
That was my question: is what game though?
Well, I just named a couple.
do you
That's
ever
so
actually
also
use
different.
those? Does anybody? I feel like I've had a few in my life, but it's like, have I ever been traveling and used them? No.
I'm looking
like the
at
Tiny Connect 4.
my wall of board games here, and I see
None of
one,
those would come in
Yeah.
travel
but I
size.
see
I
one up the
think-
top that's it's Jaipur,
Jaipur, yeah.
and that would be a great stocking
I think
stuffer.
there
too
is a
big.
difference
No, it's
between
not.
a travel-sized board game and just a small board game or card game.
Mm.
Because if it's like a small game and that's how you would normally play it, then I think that's like something. That's a good gift.
So like
Whereas
a
if it's
mini
just-
chess board.
Where it's
I
like
feel like
mini
those are a
Scrabble.
little less
Yeah.
likely.
Okay,
Because we're all watching videos in our cars anyways, now. Unless we're driving.
Nobody's
and even
playing
then.
mini Scrabble.
we all have those
okay.
screens that come down.
Maybe
in
I'll
minivans.
a small board game, a small board game,
Or
'Cause
card-
like
card
a-
game.
Or
like
card
it's
game.
usually going to be a card game if it's like that small to fit in a stocking stuffer. But I am thinking about Uno or Jaipur or just any small board game that can fit into a stocking. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
think
Quicks.
that's great.
Quicks. I'm really
As an
partial to that
example.
game. So
Quicks.
Quicks.
right.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun.
There's dice.
Hey, we can play after if you'd like.
Yeah,
get to
sure.
add.
I would. Yeah.
Laura.
Is it my turn? Okay. So when it comes to stockings, as you'll see from my list, I'm a bit of a traditionalist. And so for my first nomination, I'd like to go with a chocolate letter.
Say it again.
Sorry, what?
Chocolate letter.
Chicken.
Or a chocolate letter. Is everyone is everyone familiar with the chocolate letter?
No, go on.
Okay,
No,
so here's
continue.
a history lesson. So
The phone is out.
the chocolate letter it's a Dutch treat. So it's a chocolate letter in the shape of the letter of your first name, or your middle name or your last name if your parents get them
I
at
was
the last
thinking like
minute.
a
and
written
they find
letter.
it at
This
the
makes
store.
way more sense.
I was thinking the same thing.
A chocolate letter. So in Holland or the Netherlands, the Christmas season is known as Sinterklaas. And they celebrate for an extended period of time. And the Dutch children used to leave their shoes by the fireplace. And then if they were good children, Santa would come and leave them gifts, like chocolate letters. But going back in history, they were originally made from pastry, but then as chocolate became more popular, they started making them out of chocolate instead, dating as far back as the 16th century.
Wow.
How about that, everyone?
Oh my
God.
God.
A fun fact is that apparently the letter that sells out the quickest is always the M, because everyone thinks that the M has more chocolate than the others.
Oh.
Oh.
They're all the same.
No way, they're all the same.
Yeah, so it's kind of
What
like
about an
stockings.
I?
Like if it's a taller stocking, then it'll be thinner. Yeah, so the
I.
I, they just make it like a really wide I, and it's a scripted font, so they have the the bars at the top. So it's all the same amount of chocolate,
Whoa.
which is really nice and even for
Mind-blowing.
everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like.
Do they come in
growing
different
up with-
flavors?
But why would you
That's
think M
chocolate.
is more than W?
Maybe they don't have W in Holland.
Maybe.
I don't speak Dutch except for chocolate letter. So yeah, it's like a traditional chocolate like stocking stuffer for the Dutch, and it came to Canada with Dutch immigrants,
Cool.
and now other people can have them too.
Well,
now
That's
that
so
you've heard
nice,
of them, you're
yeah.
gonna see them everywhere.
I like a
I'm
lot
gonna,
of letter.
I'm gonna look for a
Chocolate
chocolate
letter.
I like a
letter.
chocolate letter.
Chocolate letter.
Chocolate
You
letter.
get excited, and it's just like classic chocolate in your stocking. You know that it's gonna be there.
It's gonna be good chocolate though, right?
Yeah, it's
not
good.
like
It's
that
like-
cardboard tasting
I mean,
shit.
the Dutch are known for their chocolate, right?
Cool. Well, I like chocolate.
they're not.
Colleen, what do you got as your next nomination?
I'll say gift cards, specifically a chapters gift card.
Yeah, I'm into
Specific.
that.
I mean, all kinds of gift cards, but to me, chapters, you just have to go to chapters gift card, and it's like this fun little, it's fun because
Okay.
it's like this intellectual place. 'Cause it's a bookstore, right?
true.
So you're under this ruse of like, I'm giving you this thing because I think you're smart, and then you're like, oh, thanks for giving me this thing because you think I'm smart.
Yeah,
But we both know you're gonna go and buy a scented candle with it.
yeah.
So it's just perfect.
I don't think I've ever bought a scented candle.
Their aesthetic in there is beautiful.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
They're
amazing.
stunning. They have like this nice matte gold finish. It's wonderful. Yes. The thing that I love about chapters is that it's all stuff that you don't need but you really want.
You really want. Yeah.
And so a gift card is perfect because you're not gonna, unless you just like spend a lot of money, you're probably not gonna buy that stuff for yourself.
And that's, to me,
That's what gifts are.
what gifts are for.
Yeah.
That is the perfect gift card. You're right. 100%.
Yeah, if I had to choose one gift card, like that's pretty good. I don't like gift cards in general, but
Chapters is a
Chapters
good
is
one.
a good
That
one.
is
I'll
a
give you
fucking
Chapters.
good
I'll
one.
give
What's
you
the value
Chapters.
of the gift card?
The maximum we're allowing on this podcast. Right?
Yeah. We never talked about that in the
cool,
ground
cool.
rules. $10.
Whoa, what? Per item? What are you saying?
No. Sam, what do you got?
For my first one, then, I'm going to have to go with cosmetics. I feel like growing up, my stocking was often filled with like eyeshadow or like whatever nicer stuff than I would ever buy for myself. Usually my mom would get me, and like I still have the same eyeshadow palette from like 2 stockings ago, so
Nice.
I don't go through it very fast, clearly.
I was just gonna say I got one 8 years ago that I still
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's
probably not
very
good.
my stockings growing up were always very practical.
Yeah.
So that's just one of cosmetics like lip glosses, mascara, palettes. Like these are all little things that I can typically anticipate to find in my stocking.
Very nice.
I hope my mom doesn't.
It's like
listen
an
to this.
annual refresh.
I don't want her to know I'm onto her. But
Would I get cosmetics if you were like what would the
the
male
male you could
equivalent
get-
to cosmetics?
Well, you don't have a beard either, but I was gonna say that maybe beard oils.
I
or-
just,
couldn't if you
I
tried.
just shave it every day. You don't
like
see it.
skincare stuff or hair gel.
You're into moisturizer now.
Moisturizer's cool.
Ooh, are you? Nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hair gel.
Hey, but no one's ever given me beard oil, and I would really appreciate
I've bought people beard oils.
You
and
just
stuff
rub it on
before.
your top lip.
So? It'd be great. And it'd be a
Okay.
fine top lip it would be.
But that would be the equivalent, I would
Okay.
think.
Yeah,
I
I
would
got
think.
so.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to round 2.
Whoa.
Whoa, already.
Just flying through this.
Okay. A lot of things. But I think my next one will be alcohol related. I was debating on 2 different things, but I think I'm going to land on an engraved flask.
Whoa.
Wow.
You're
Yeah.
going
That's not
fancy.
$10 or less.
I'm changing the limit. But engraved flask, or it doesn't have to be, but like if you personalize a flask, I think it'd be nice. It doesn't cost that much extra to go that little extra mile, but just having a flask in general, I don't even own one. I'm just waiting for someone to buy me one. Any one of you 3 would do. I think it'd be nice.
I no longer drink alcohol straight from a carrier that I can keep on my person at all times, so I don't see the appeal as much.
Is this that is a judgment-free zone?
No,
No,
you
that
know what?
wasn't
I would
judgy.
take a flask golfing and stuff. Like
Yeah.
if somebody got me a nice flask, I'm sure I would find a use
It
for
would-
I like
it.
that Tongue says yeah, like he golfs.
Yeah. I worked at a golf course
Exactly.
once for a summer.
It
Didn't
is.
golf once. But you could also use it as a decorative piece on a shelf or inside a
I
glass
guess when you
box.
go caroling.
Or when
I
you-
did that for the first time last winter,
Did you?
and it was magical.
Whoa.
Oh my god!
And if you had a flask with you, would it have made it better?
Well, I
Did you?
brought a coffee mug full of wine, so
Nice.
Yeah.
it was like
So I guess you could have used a flask.
I could have used a flask. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
It's not a bad point.
It's pretty. Flasks are pretty conspicuous because wouldn't you just do like a coffee mug or a Tim Hortons cup?
Yeah, but I'm not
If
gonna
you
get
really want to get classy,
But those are
I
like
only learned that trick like a year ago.
But they're not nice. I'm not gonna get you a coffee mug.
flasks fit in a stocking. Coffee mugs might not.
true.
Yeah, it
it
depends
takes
what
too
else
much
going
real
on there.
estate
Okay.
in your.
And I'd rather get more things in my stocking.
Of
so
course,
true.
that's what we're all here for.
More.
More.
Yeah.
Laura, what do you want?
Okay, my next nomination is I like it for a couple of reasons. So it's a magazine,
Oh,
Like curled up.
love
a
magazines.
magazine, not curled up, curled slightly to give the stocking some structural integrity. So it helps the stocking hold more. And in fact, sometimes if you put it in just the right spot, you can almost it can almost act as like a back to it, so you can put more stuff in the top, which is great for the stocking owner, because then
Right.
more stuff in the stocking, right? I also like magazines because it's personal. You don't get everyone the same magazine. You get a magazine according to an individual's interests. And it's nice on like Christmas morning after you've all opened your presents and eaten breakfast, and then sit around and drink from your flask and read your
Hey,
magazine.
I like it
I
already.
mean, I can
It's
get
really
on board
nice
with that.
Christmas morning.
I never buy magazines.
I don't buy-
anymore.
I never buy them for myself
Right?
either.
I-
So
I
that's
don't
another
know.
reason
What is
it's nice.
everyone's magazine of choice? If you were to have one.
Chatelaine.
Mine would probably be Hello.
I don't know what that is.
That's the one that like follows the royals.
Okay.
Wow, I would have to go between Cosmo or Nintendo Power.
Oh, it's just Nintendo Power.
But
Tough
it's,
call.
I don't think Nintendo Power exists anymore.
No, but
Oh.
It used
in
to.
in this world it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the world of make believe and magic.
When I bought
I
my
want my Nintendo Power back.
when I
reindeer,
bought
but
my
fly.
Nintendo Wii, they gave me 3 months of Nintendo Power magazine.
It was still around then. I thought. They
yeah,
banished
and it was
for a long
great.
time.
It was great. Colleen.
All right, this one,
Oh,
this
Ooh.
nomination.
Real talk.
Gonna
Yeah.
hype it up.
Yeah.
Gonna hype it up like Laura did. I'm gonna steal your
Ooh.
thing. Okay.
Steal my hype. No, I'm giving it to you. You don't have to
Thank
steal
you.
it.
Thank you.
Channel it.
It's the gift of hope,
what? Hang on.
and I'm talking about scratch tickets.
Oh man, I had a
That
friend
was
bring this
amazing.
up. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, scratch tickets.
I thought you were gonna be like, it's the Bible.
Yes.
I thought she just meant her.
The word of the good word. Have you
Hope your
heard?
friend.
Scratch tickets.
No, that's
Cool.
sweet
Yeah.
bingo, and that's something you get to do
Yeah.
after too. Everyone's
Exactly.
chilling, you're drinking your Baileys or coffee
Now-
or
It's a
whatever.
Strong nomination.
I know we were joking about the gift card amount before, but I am very curious. What's an acceptable scratch ticket like dollar amount?
Well, they come in many denominations.
Usually
Yeah.
$3 to $5 per
Yeah, you
card.
get like a 3, a
Yeah.
5, and a 2. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, and those like little dollar ones, and get a couple of those.
Bingo.
Bingos are 3. You get little dollar ones.
The crossword ones are my favorite.
Crossword ones are
but they're
fun.
they always like, you're always one letter away.
Yeah.
Which is just,
Exactly.
you know,
Which
what
is
gambling
like-
is all about, so
I
that you
know.
buy more
I
tickets.
know.
But it's also so fun. It's like a
So
mini
much
game.
fun.
Little
It
mini
is.
games.
It
It's almost
is
as good as
something to
reading
do.
a magazine.
It's almost.
Oh.
Well,
We're playing a mini board game.
it's actually a bite-sized board game.
Sorry.
You can eat it afterwards. It's very important to discern that. I used to work in customer service selling scratch tickets and stuff, but I did meet somebody who bought like 70 scratch tickets and they didn't play the game. They literally like just
Yeah.
scratched the bar and like scan this.
Oh, my grandpa did that. That's no
Come
fun.
on,
So you
gotta play
can't
the
do that
game.
anymore.
Why?
Because yeah, I used to work at Shoppers,
Yeah.
and I would sell these, and yeah, there were these little symbols that you can just scratch off, and then you
Yes.
can see what
Yes.
you've won.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it
I
has
heard they
some-
weren't accurate all the time, though, and everyone thought
And
they
they're like,
were.
people, be
Oh.
fun.
Then people
Play the
lost
game.
money.
I thought it was because that changed it from playing a game to actually just gambling.
Oh, gotcha.
There was no more kind of game element to it, and it was just straight gambling. So then they had to
We want
change
to get
that.
technical and stuff. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
it totally was. Those people should just be in casinos.
Yep.
Fair.
Sam, what do you got?
Well, I'm gonna continue on my practical train here then. I'm going with
Choo-choo.
yeah, so not fun. But you know what? It's essential, I think, in stockings. Again, things that maybe you wouldn't buy yourself. Toiletries and stuff. I know in my stocking a lot growing up, I would get like razors and deodorant
Yeah.
and like those like practical things that you know you need and you run out of sometimes. So yeah, like
Dare I say toothbrush?
yeah, exactly.
That was on my list. Just
anything-
toothbrush.
Yeah, toothbrush. Like I said, deodorant, razors, anything.
But you have to get a
like
basic toothbrush. You can't get an electric toothbrush because then it's
that's
too
a
much.
whole
No, no,
gift.
no, no.
That's a gift.
But
Yeah.
but I would say you could get electric toothbrush heads.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Refills.
Yeah, refills.
All right.
So-
Absolutely.
Little
Or,
bottles
like,
of like
expensive, too.
Listerine.
Or like hair elastics, bobby pins.
All things that cost more money than they should.
Yeah.
cotton swabs.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, maybe a little weird, but no, yeah, you can work it. You can, it's
Yo,
fine,
I
it's
need
still
my
fine.
swabs.
Yeah. So yeah, toiletries and stuff.
Oh, very good. You're very practical
I-
tonight. It's very surprising.
I'm
I was
going
like,
with what I
Sam's
know.
totally gonna just beer.
But no, beer takes up valuable real estate in a
It does,
stocking.
it does.
And
I appreciate your nominations tonight.
yeah.
But we are going into our final nomination round.
So I better get fun.
Here we go.
Get fun.
Get fun, bitches.
Okay. All right. So it seems like everyone likes practical gifts and all that kind of stuff.
What?
Ish, yeah.
Ew.
But so my last nomination isn't. I guess it's kind of practical, but it's more cool. What I'm nominating is funky cool socks.
That is on my list. So,
So
more
last
expensive
year,
than they should be.
last year, all I asked for was cool looking socks, and I got them, and I was really happy. And I kind of want to like get up my sock game because I really, really need it.
You want to be like a sock guy, don't
I want to be
you?
I want to be a better sock guy.
Yeah.
I start with the socks, and I'll work myself up
Started from the bottom.
because I know everyone stare at my feet first. So I really want to.
Has not moved on to shoes yet.
We'll eventually get all my shoes have holes in it, but right now I'm rocking these nice burgundy Spider-Man socks that I really, really like. So funky cool socks, I think, and these aren't too flashy. You can see Spider-Man if I lift my ankles a little
They're
bit.
a little more subtle.
A little bit more subtle,
Yeah.
but they are funky and they are cool. Thoughts on that?
I would
Yeah,
agree
I'm a big
wholeheartedly
fan.
They
with
were
the
on
sock
my list.
thing. Yeah, they were on my list as well.
I just
love a
don't.
good
I just
sock.
don't like buying that stuff for myself.
No, who likes buying socks? Nobody.
You know what I like most about having socks in your stocking is that it's a sock inside another sock. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In there's a
personal
Mr. Bean special where inside his stocking, which is just a sock, when he lifts the what's inside is just the other part of the other sock. So he is just that's his stocking. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, great.
Probably.
All right.
I'm sure it does when you watch it.
It's hilarious. All right.
Yeah,
Great.
it sounds
Great.
great.
A laugh and a half.
Great. This is awesome. Laura.
Is it my turn? Well, actually, you, Sam and Tuong, you took like my next 2 items, so I'm really excited that we get to go a little further down my list here.
Oh man.
For my final nomination. Hype.
The culture
Hype.
It's so
You know what a really good feeling is when you've gone through your whole stocking and you're like, oh, what a great haul this year. And then you go and pick up your stocking and you're like, wait a minute, there's one thing left in here.
what is it?
And it's a new stick of chapstick.
Oh,
yes.
that was on my list.
Because you didn't notice because it always falls down to the bottom
Yes.
like sand, right? And then you get to the bottom and it's your favorite flavor, cherry. Just me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Cherry.
Blistex all the way.
Whatever your personal
Blistex.
favorite flavor is. And not flavor because you don't eat it. Scent.
Could be bite size.
Is it bite-sized though?
And you just know that you've got another year of soft lips fighting
Soft
that
lips.
winter chill.
Mm.
You're ready to step outside and
I appreciate that.
And
I
take
do.
it on.
If they give you a pack of
chocolates here.
chapsticks, that's also nice.
Yeah.
Then I can put the chapsticks.
1, 2, 3.
One on my desk, one in my coat pocket, one in my backpack.
Yes.
Just always packing.
in my
I don't think
office
I've ever
drawer
not
beside
got a
my bed
chapstick.
and in my bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's perfect. All right, Colleen, your last nomination. What do you have?
What do you got?
It has to be good.
All right. Let's go with something a little handmade.
Ooh.
Made with love.
Mm-hmm.
A little handmade treat.
Like
More specific.
Such
yeah.
as
like cookies?
like cookies, any
Oh.
baked goods. I was talking to my friend before coming here, and she's like, one time she made these like salted nuts.
I'd go for salted
Or,
nuts in my
yeah.
stocking.
Salted nuts,
Yeah.
or maybe like candy
Yeah,
coated
in my
nuts,
stocking.
something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe even jam, a little mini jar.
You'd make the jam?
I would.
I did
don't even
not
know
put
how
that
to
much
make
effort
jam.
into Christmas.
Shit.
A little homemade, a little homemade
It's nice.
love and effort.
Yeah. Do you put like personalized tags on them too? Made
If I had the
especially for you
time
by-
this year, and by I mean I've never actually done this, but I mean
Oh.
I would love to. Find
one of
the
these
time.
one of these years.
Yeah, one of these years.
So if you had to make something for all of us tonight,
Mm-hmm.
what would you have brought?
So if time was not a factor,
Yeah.
and I just had unlimited time resources, I would love to make personalized sugar cookies
With our face
yeah,
drawn
with
on
all your
them.
faces drawn on it.
With our name on it too?
Yeah, but those would be separate. Those would be letters. They would be cookie letters.
Cuckolata.
Oh, so like
Damn.
I'd get LAURA.
Yeah, every single of those letters,
Amazing.
and your face on a separate one.
Oh, but you'd get
Wow.
more cookies than me because I get Sam.
Well, if you
Well,
got Samantha.
So. Oh yeah.
Well, I would divvy up all the dough into the same quantities.
Oh, like the chocolate letters.
Like the
Exactly.
chocolate letters.
The chocolate letter
Chocolate letter.
method.
Fuck, I can't even say it once. Sam, what do you have?
Well, there's so many things that I feel like I still need to say.
Speak your truth.
I know. Okay, so I guess I am gonna go with Kinder Surprise.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's
That came out of left field.
Did
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it right
Whoa,
now. I
Kinder
wasn't expecting
Surprise.
Kinder
I was-
Surprise.
I think it's important, and I'm gonna specifically say the 3-packs of them, not just like a single egg, like the
'Cause then it
3-packs.
gets crushed.
Yeah,
Oh, you're going all
you wanna
out.
you wanna get a 3-pack of Kinder Surprise, and because then again, like some of the other things we've listed, once it's all over and done, you're like, oh, now I have this chocolate and I can find the toys, or if you are using this as a method to like wait till mom and dad get up, then it's like, oh well, I'll just open these Kinder
Yeah.
Surprise, and like it's a little treat before breakfast, or it is breakfast, or whatever. You get more toys. It's just great, and it's a surprise, so it's fun. And who doesn't love Kinder Surprise?
What I used to really love Kinder Surprise.
love
Used to?
Kinder Surprises.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. My last couple toys.
Oh,
have
did
been-
we? We had this talk.
Have we had
Or
this
no,
talk?
Leslie.
I don't know.
Leslie should
My
be here
last-
talking about
Yes.
this. He has
Yeah.
feelings.
Leslie.
He has feelings.
He's probably
on
yelling
this.
at home, being like,
Oh,
"What
yeah.
the f- you didn't
Fucking
nominate?
Kinder Surprise.
God damn it!"
Back
yeah,
in
my
their
last
day.
my last couple like toys, quote unquote, have not been great. I remember opening one and it was just like a mini. It was like a piece of paper.
They've quit
Or
trying.
erasers. But
Yeah.
part of me wonders whether, because it used to be fun because you get to build something.
Yeah, usually you
But then there was the
do.
whole like choking hazard thing. So I think that now it has to be a whole thing, or the pieces have to be
Really?
like a certain size or
I
something.
think some still you do assemble.
Well, I think you can get like the assembly toys in the States because they have like.
No, they don't have
no.
Kinder in
They're
the
children-
States. It's
What?
banned there.
Oh, it's
There's
banned there.
no
Oh, in
Kinder
Canada we
Surprise.
do it.
Yeah.
So we don't care about it.
In America, if you're listening, for stocking stuffers, I'm sorry. I guess you can't get Kinder Surprise.
to all our American.
So
What
can
you
we-
can do is go to Walmart and get a gun.
Yeah,
true.
and then
There is
put
that.
that in your
Instead.
stocking instead.
The ultimate
Yeah.
stocking
It's-
stuff.
So
I mean,
we can make a business where we buy Kinder Surprise.
smuggle
Smuggle
them.
them
Yeah,
across the
yeah,
border?
you can.
The egg shape is real easy to put up your butt.
But it would like crack. You know, what? It doesn't matter.
Make
It
sure you
doesn't
put that in your
matter.
business plan.
It's not sturdy enough.
So it's
but-
not chocolate.
Oh my god.
And with that, we'll be back to
no.
make our top 5 list. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh no!
Top five.
Welcome back to our merry episode. We have our top 12 list, and as they are right now, we have small board games. We have Chocolata Letter. Did I say that right?
Chocolate letter.
Chocolate Letter. We have gift cards. It sounds like it's specifically chapters, but any gift cards, I feel
cards.
like. Cosmetics. We have personalized flasks. We have magazines. We have scratch tickets. Get your scratch tickets. We have toiletries. We have funky, cool socks. We have chapstick. We have handmade treats. And we have Kinder Surprise! Oh, jeez. All right.
well
Sounds
timed.
like we have some issues with the list. Sam, what do we
Sam's
got?
got beef. I think I know what it is.
All right. Well, I have 2 beefs, and one of them's like with myself. So like, don't
Yeah,
feel
I think
offended
you
by
introduced
any.
the beef to
I
it.
did. I introduced the beef. I bring the beef. It's okay. So we said 2 things later on the list that I was like, I might have lumped them in with other things.
Oh,
so
okay.
one was the chapstick. I'm
Yeah.
like, I might have thrown that in with cosmetics or toiletries.
Yeah, it could be
'cause,
either.
Like, it could be one of those things. It's like practical and it's like a thing that you always get. And my other one, though, I mean, I'm like shitting on myself here, but Kinder
Ew.
Surprise.
Oh
Kinder
Enough with the
no! You're not
poop jokes. It's
shitting.
Kinder
You're
Surprise.
leaking
Well,
Kinder surprises on yourself.
It's just like I love that everyone gets real specific because that means you're passionate about it. But like say with the chocolate letter, are we throwing in all chocolate or is it just
No,
It
it's a
is
chocolate letter.
just the chocolate letter.
There's a little bit more.
So like
feeling
candy,
behind it,
that's
yeah.
what I mean. When I brought up the Kinder Surprise, I was like, well, I mean, candy, chocolate, general. We didn't really ever say that, and you were specific with your chocolate letter, and I was specific about my Kinder Surprise. So does that mean chocolate's just like not on the list? I guess like.
well, maybe the chocolate
Only
letter or Kinder
Kinder
surprise is
and-
like representative.
Yeah,
representative. So we have 2 things on the list that are representative of chocolate.
Yeah, maybe in brackets we say chocolate.
For both of those.
Yeah.
But those are very distinct.
Does that mean if we
That's
put
true.
one of them in the top 5 and not the other, that the other's still kind of in
Well,
there?
the thing is that
true. I
like
don't
Kinder
know.
Surprise is both chocolate and a toy.
yeah.
So
Which
it
is-
represents the twofers of the world.
It's like its own
You know,
thing.
like the
It's its
things
own
that are-
entity.
Yeah.
You're right.
Twofers.
The twofers.
Well, I guess they can stay separated, but
but
like
the cosmetics
chapstick
and toiletries, yeah.
and-
So
don't
I
know.
had on my list the gift of moisture.
Ew.
Is that how you?
Yeah.
Is that how you worded it?
Do you like?
I would love the gift of
do you
moisture.
like
out of the
moist
PodCavern.
pops?
That's such a beautiful gift.
I don't feel safe
So I
anymore.
Because it's Christmas, it's dry. It's the end of December. We're getting to January, and it's
It's cosmetics. It's
dry.
cosmetics.
You're dry. As a dry-skinned individual, I appreciate a chapstick. Okay, I appreciate a hand lotion.
Yeah.
To me, those are very different than a mascara. Or
Yes, you're
lipstick.
right. You're right. They're more. a
But you
little
didn't
more
nominate them.
No. I'm just adding to the.
I really
No,
wish.
it's just me.
Explanation,
Yeah.
yeah.
One is more like practical and like kind of health related, and one is more like cosmetics. It's aesthetic.
I really wish your nomination was the gift of moisture. That would
yeah,
have been
that's
really.
pretty fucking amazing.
Well, I sat that one out because I didn't think when you said cosmetics, that was part of it.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's what
also
I mean.
toiletries too.
And
So-
those 2 things are just very broad. I went broad with those.
Yeah.
And then I reeled it in with Kinder Surprise.
Yeah. I think
They went
those.
real deep.
I think there's a little extra points for specificity, but I understand what you know, like toiletries.
Candy.
It's kind of,
Candy's
yeah.
a thing you put in stockings.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was my That was my 2
Fair
cents.
enough.
Well, I think we should just see how it impacts our discussion today.
Of course.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, for
happens.
sure.
Is there anything on this list that we're like, yes, we should star this, and this will probably make the list, or at least warrant further discussion? I think cool socks should be part of the stocking stuffers.
I am in agreement. It makes my top 5.
Well, okay, so
Oh.
cool socks.
Funky cool socks. Sorry, funky cool
Funky
socks.
cool
So
socks.
you're saying you're only getting 1 or 2 pairs at a time, max.
Because it could take up a lot of real estate. In there.
Yeah, I would say like
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Not like a
sometimes they come
sport
in a-
sock.
No. They're funky,
Not like your
cool socks.
not your 6-pack of Hanes. You know?
Okay.
No.
Are we talking? We could be talking
They're
like
not like your Costco
like
socks.
reading socks, like those nice, thick, awesome ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like a pair of socks with reindeer on them. Or something
There could be a
like that.
woolly
Like,
sock. There could be
Emojis on them.
pattern socks that you
But
can
I
wear
don't
at a
think we
nice
should
event.
discredit like practical socks here either.
No, it could be. It's just
ankle like
hey.
athletic socklets.
Well,
Or,
I
like a
Athletics-
Costco pack takes up too much space.
That would
It
be a
does take
real
up-
gift.
you're right.
yeah, that'd be a gift.
That would be
You're
an
right.
under the tree
Okay,
gift.
all
I'm
right,
specifying
you're right.
cool socks, not a
Cool socks. Don't want to take up all the space.
A real thin, silky sock.
A really nice moist sock.
Yeah.
is what I'm going
moisture
for.
sock.
I think that's a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that would go under moisture.
the gift of moisture.
I'll at least star it, and we can talk a little
Yeah,
bit more
no,
about it.
I
like
agree.
socks.
I like socks as well. You know what I get? What upsets me with socks? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, say it.
Well, it's like you get cool socks, right?
Yeah.
Or Rick and Morty socks, or like any socks. Or my friend gave me these Sailor Moon socks. Well, I stole them. But like, does anybody ever
Same
appreciate them? How often are you showing off your? Well, I guess. I don't know.
Honestly, socks are back. In a
Are
big
they?
way.
Are they back in a big
Yeah.
way? I want people to recognize if I'm gonna like pimp out my feet. Like,
Yeah.
will you notice that I have?
I do notice
something on
men
my-
Yeah.
in dress pants.
It's more of a thing in menswear right
Yeah.
now, I feel like. Like, if you're just wearing a sock that matches your shoes or your pants,
Like a
you're
plain
not
black
making
sock.
any friends, you know?
Gross.
But-
Right, I see. You can pimp
Yeah.
out. It's like a tie. It's like you can just like throw on some cool patterns on there, and it's
the
good.
other great thing I've seen recently is socks that that are coordinating but not matching. Like our friend Stanley has these socks. One sock is glasses of milk and the other one is cookies.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like
really cool.
I can get on board with this.
That is-
Okay, okay.
That is
That's a lot of
funky.
fun.
That is
and
a cool.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a bit more of a trend in menswear than in
Hey, but it can
womenswear,
carry
but
over. It
yeah.
can carry over to women's.
I have some interesting socks.
I do too, and I just want people to recognize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, if you want me to stare at your feet after,
No, it's
Just
okay.
post them on Instagram.
These are okay.
Your socked
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. All right.
Put on
All
some
right.
festive socks for today.
Everyone-
Sorry, Colleen, for putting my foot in your face.
all right. What else do we like on this list?
I will throw one over to Sam and go for toiletries because I was going to nominate toothbrush.
I think it's important. You know.
I think it's an annual reminder to
to take
change
care
your
of yourself.
toothbrush.
Annual.
Well, I mean, you change it when the dentist gives you one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you change it at Christmas.
Yeah, it's true. My friend at work today was saying he doesn't like change his toothbrush ever. So
But
if
it's not
nobody
just-
gives him one, he's gonna be gross for
But
life.
we're lumping in other toiletries with your nomination.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean.
razors,
Deodorant,
for those of us who need to
Floss.
shave.
floss, anything that seems like practical.
Shampoo, but mini shampoo probably.
Mini shampoo.
Bite-sized shampoo.
Bite-sized.
Bite-sized shampoo.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
no,
toiletries.
I would vouch for that.
And
as
you know
well.
what? Like, I guess we could include chapstick in that.
I think we
category.
could. Yeah.
Toiletries or cosmetics?
But it's so practical that it
To me, it's a
almost
toiletry.
yeah. To me, it's a toiletry.
To me, that's a cosmetic.
I think
No.
we're gonna have to put toiletries and cosmetics together.
But they're not the same.
Oh, that's
they're
too
different.
much. That's
That's too much
And
together.
to be honest, to me, toiletries is on the list and cosmetics isn't. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's just my personal list.
I mean, my personal list, both are on, but
Both. Yeah.
Um,
You nominated them,
chapstick.
so.
I would put in toiletries because it's like a practical over a cosmetic thing.
Yeah.
Really, because I think chapstick.
it's not aesthetic.
It's not cosmetic.
It's
You
not
don't see it.
aesthetic. You don't see it. It's clear. It's to help you with your chapped, shitty lips.
Well, that
We don't-
helps
we don't have
with
to
your
my lips.
specifically.
I'm not saying your
shitty.
I mean,
My freaking
capital.
lips.
I mean,
Y.
we don't have to include chapstick in it, but in my head.
In
I
my
love
head, it's also
hey.
in it.
Yeah.
some people's lips though.
I'm just saying we don't need to nominate chapstick separately.
get jacked
No.
up.
Well, it depends
in
on
the
if it has.
winter.
If
No,
it has,
I
like,
agree with that,
stimulants and
but, like,
you know,
Yo, I'm lubing up my mouth every single day.
If it's tinted, you can throw it in cosmetics.
Yeah, then it's a
But if
cosmetic.
it's like a Burt's Bees shit to help with your dry lips that are like bleeding, then it's a toiletry.
All right.
I'm in agreement.
I will allow it, but listeners at home, if you disagree with this, you email us and tell us how wrong Sam is.
No, it's not true.
Okay.
And Laura's on my team right now.
Just
so.
Sam.
I'm on team toiletry.
Yeah.
Team toilet. Okay.
Well,
now, what else do we have here? What do we like?
I think we all need a sweet treat on Christmas morning.
A sweet handmade treat.
No, like a Kinder Surprise.
Or a chocolate letter.
Wow, you
I had to take my earphones off there. Shit got real.
Shit got real. Now, I'm going to say off the bat, no to Kinder Surprise.
What? Excuse
I would agree.
me. Whoa.
Yeah.
I
say
talked to
it
so
too.
many people at work today being like, I'm going on this podcast. I'm talking about stocking stuffers. And without me even saying it, people were like, Kinder Surprise? Like, no, Kinder Surprise is on the list.
I just don't know.
It's a no for me, and not just because of the reference to putting it up your butt.
Honestly, that would be
Butts
the only
aside. Butts aside. You get a toy and you get chocolate. That's like 2 birds, 1 stone.
But it's a crappy toy that just takes up space in your house after that, and like your
No toy is ever crappy.
Your cat could choke on that toy.
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, Sam.
Well, I've only had the cat for 2
about the
weeks.
cat,
And
yeah.
I've had Kinder Surprise.
Sounds like you wouldn't be
for
that
a
mad.
year.
Yeah, Sam's emotional attachment to her cat is not that high right now.
That's not true.
But I don't know. I feel like the quality of the toy, like I think it's a really cool idea. You get a toy with chocolate.
You can
Awesome.
just do something after. No, I'm
But
not letting
the
this go.
toy is so shitty. And
Is
I don't
it-
keep it after. I never keep it.
You know what I got my last Kinder Surprise? An
puzzle.
eraser.
Yeah.
I don't even use pencils anymore.
But you know what? It's
I don't
almost,
make mistakes.
It's almost fun to see how lame they are too. Like, look at this story you now have about your eraser.
I'd rather tell you the history of the chocolate letter. If we're being honest.
No, tell us more about the Komodo dragon.
Komodo dragon. Showed up in my stocking one Christmas.
It's a 3-pack of Kinder Surprise. You have 3 chances at really fun
Yeah, but
toys.
that's-
It's like a gamble as well.
But that's taking up 3 times the space in your stocking, and we don't have a lot of real estate that we're working with here, right? Our socks are already.
I'll also say for Kinder Surprise, like the chocolate itself has not gotten better as I get
it doesn't
older.
need to get better. It's just the same.
I used to be like, oh, Kinder Surprise chocolate, so tasty, but it's always been the same. It hasn't increased in value. I just don't think
you bought a Kinder Surprise.
I had it probably last Christmas.
Can I be honest? I bought Tuong some Kinder Surprises for Christmas last year and then forgot to give them to him. So I ate them myself.
Damn, I wish I
They
had
weren't
those
as good
toys.
as I wanted them to be.
There you go.
Yeah, the toys
They
are off.
never
It was an
are.
eraser.
Was it? Yeah.
And honestly, the toys are so bad they make me angry.
Yeah, they're worse
I
than
know. I
Happy
get
Meals.
angry as well, but
They're like my version of the all girls Ghostbusters. They like retroactively now ruin my childhood in the past.
Oh,
Because that's the thing that movies can do. I'm also going to point out that the space taken up by a hollow chocolate could be filled by a
Letter-shaped.
non-hollow chocolate. I'll just put that on the table too.
can we just like say chocolate?
The chocolate letter
Chocolate just be
is
on
not
the
hollow.
list?
It is
no.
thick and juicy. So
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Should we table food for a bit?
Okay.
And come back to it. What else do we have?
I like scratch tickets.
I like scratch tickets.
Hey, scratch tickets is not bad.
It
I also
didn't
had
occur
it on
to
my
me,
list.
and I
It
don't know
was
if I've ever
on
got
my
them.
Lotto cards.
Hey, it sounds like we're all kind of partial to scratch tickets. No one's like
Yeah,
insane
yeah,
about it,
yeah.
but
They're
sounds like a
good.
nice thing.
They are good.
Hey,
They have holiday ones, holiday themed ones. They're so
True.
fun and colorful.
Festive.
and Colleen's right. It
Fun.
gives you that little bit of hope and be like, hey,
Yeah.
did I? Maybe I won $5,000 this Christmas.
Exactly.
Never happens, but maybe.
maybe.
But maybe.
But maybe.
Let's see. Do we like? I was laughing because do we like bite-sized board games?
No, we did
Small
not.
board games. We don't like that.
Nobody
Okay.
liked that tongue. I'm sorry.
Hey,
But-
I think our stocking's getting a little full.
Yeah.
We
Not
might need
mine.
to extend it a little bit.
Man, if I saw a freaking board game in my stocking, I'd
With
be like,
an-
sick. Cards, nice. Dutch Blitz in my stocking, nice.
Yeah. I think
He's
we're gonna
staring at
pass
me.
on.
I was just gonna segue into magazine.
I was also gonna pass on that.
You're gonna pass on magazine.
I do like magazine. It's a treat for me that I love magazines, and I used to buy them all the time, but now I just can't justify buying a paper magazine.
Yes, I was a stocking.
Okay, so here's the thing for me, like magazine or gift card is kind of what I feel.
Well, no, gift card.
I think gift card should be on there because I think it is easy. It takes up no real estate, and it's a great gift.
Yeah.
You could have like however much
But
money on
magazine
there.
doesn't really take up real estate either. In fact,
It takes up
some may
some.
argue it gives you more.
Well, yeah, I'm having a hard time because although it's great to have a gift card, I always feel like it's not
It's
doesn't
not
hit-
personal,
it doesn't
But it's
personal.
like stocking
Stockings
stuffer.
don't need to
It's
be
not your
personal.
gift.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want all of my gifts to be personal.
Well, we can see that personalized flask.
Like a personalized
Hey,
letter.
personalized flask. That would work.
You could have
No.
just said
No.
flask.
No.
Why not a personalized
Well,
flask?
why not personalized
How about
board
no
games?
flask?
Sam, here you go. I give you a flask that says, save it for the cast. Boom. There's your present.
You know, every time she sips from it, she's gonna have to explain what that means to people.
It's true.
Unless you're drinking alone. I shouldn't assume that you're drinking with people.
I'm probably drinking alone, actually.
Hey, her cat is a thing that she can drink with.
Her cat is a human.
Yeah, he is. He's a demon.
It's a demon cat.
Yeah, he's a
Tough.
demon.
I didn't think this last
No,
one. All right.
Okay, so we have 3, right?
I think gift card. Well, okay.
Scratch tickets, toiletries, and funky cool socks. I like
I've got
gift
4
card.
things starred here, and then just.
If you guys
I
like
like gift card, but I think if we're going with gift card, I need chocolate in my stocking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. One of the other things has to be either personalized treats, chocolate, or.
How about
surprise.
a handmade chocolate? A personalized handmade chocolate letter.
So the issue that I have with handmade treats is that oftentimes you get so much sweets on Christmas that you don't really get to your gift sweets until later. And Colleen, I wouldn't want your sweets to go bad. I'm thinking of you here. We want like pre-packaged kind of stuff that's good for years. In some
Like
cases.
a bag of M&Ms.
So I'm saying
Like a bag of
treats.
M&Ms.
Treats not necessarily have to be perishable. They could be a jar of something, such as honey, jam.
Actually, I don't know if I need to save this for later cast, but fancy condiments was on
Fancy
my list.
condiments.
So,
Hey.
I mean, that
What
That
is an
sounds like
example of a
honorable mention.
fancy
like
condiment?
a
Red
really
jam?
nice hot sauce.
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a mustard, like a grainy Dijon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you make that yourself?
Sounds like your nomination could be anything,
Yeah,
which is my issue with it is
Yeah.
literally you're bending it to whatever.
It might be a bit
That's
too
amazing.
vague.
And I think like I'm okay with that for gift cards because you're personalizing it according to the individual. But I feel like with handmade treats, it could be anything.
A bag of nuts.
And
I could grow a
are
plant
we
for you.
assuming,
You know,
Bag of nuts.
like you're, I guess.
what if there are peanut allergies?
Because you only
We can't
get
make assumptions
stockings from
anymore.
someone super close to you, like your parents
Yeah.
or a significant other or this and that. So if it's a
Yeah.
handmade treat, like it's from, I don't know, they're making a bunch of them. They're making just one for you. They're making
They're making a batch. They're making a batch.
Making a batch,
yeah.
but with love.
Uh,
And then if you're
ain't nobody
if
got
you're-
time for that.
You want to be? Well, that's what I mean. That's why it's so great to receive it. This isn't about making it. This is about
I'd be like,
receiving
Ma,
it.
you made me some cookies. Cool, I guess.
Wow, ungrateful. Okay, so anyone listening, do not put any effort into the gifts of these people. They will not appreciate it. Do not hand make them.
No, I like the flask.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
right.
else is engraving that. He's just typing it into a
Yeah,
website
yeah,
when he orders it.
I'm gonna print it out on Microsoft Word.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go on my vote here. Only because I feel like I can't sell anyone on Kinder Surprise because that would be my vote. But if I can't have the Kinder Surprise, I'll go with the like solid chocolate.
I'll go with chocolate
Chocolate
letter
letter.
because
We need
we're
some
gonna
chocolate
say
in the
chocolate.
stocking.
We're gonna say
we
chocolate.
need chocolate in the stocking.
We're gonna say chocolate.
Chocolate letter.
So sorry, Colleen. Your honey jam.
Wow, my handmade things.
honey.
If
No
I
one
do
cares.
not get a chocolate letter in my stocking this year, I'm gonna be straight up pissed, Mom.
Nobody cares about love.
Does your mom listen
Sam's
to podcasts?
mom, find them at
She
your local
listened to
Dutch
the
store.
Canada Day.
Oh, really? Oh, amazing. Hi, Sam's mom.
Hi, Mom.
All right.
Is there a Dutch store in Ottawa? I guess you
Does it
wouldn't know
have to
unless
be
you're
Dutch?
Dutch.
Does it have to be
Well,
Dutch?
you can probably get them at Walmart now.
You can probably make them yourself. I don't know.
Well, wow.
Hey.
Okay.
A handmade chocolate letter.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Lots of evil looks across the table.
Guys, like, I'm gonna be making a stocking for my cat this year. Like, I have no one else to make a stocking for.
But then
we can make it for each other.
So, like, do I give him a handmade, I guess?
Yeah.
Something?
catnip letter.
I don't know.
Catnip letter.
What's your cat's name? Does
Milo.
it start with M?
It
Oh.
does. Milo.
Lucky cat.
Yeah.
Just kidding, they're all
Get
the
him
same.
a chocolate M.
But yeah, they're all the same.
Okay, we have Chocolate Letter, we have gift card, we have scratch tickets, toiletries, and funky cool socks. Is there anything else on this list that we think... the only one that I would kind of go to bat for, and if you want to shut it down, whatever, but I do think a flask would be a cool gift.
No, shutting that down.
All right.
Shutting it down.
I would have vouched for cosmetics, but...
Shut it down.
I also think there are plenty
wrong
of
with
non-drinkers out there.
We have no booze in here. No booze.
I never understood.
My honorable mention was
If you're
can
getting
of wine.
booze, you want more than a little bit.
It's so conspicuous, and yeah, you can only put straight liquor in there. It's not like you can.
I have bought my sister booze for Christmas before, like when she was underage.
I
bought her like a pack of like those vodkas that come with all the different flavors and shit. But it's like, it's just not a stocking thing.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
especially if you're giving it to someone, like I said, when you're doing stockings, it's usually for someone you're really close to or you have that connection with, right? It's like, I'm not giving a stocking to just someone who I would buy booze for.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't feel like booze would go in a stocking.
I give booze as a gift every year.
Yeah, I
But not
always
as a
give it.
stocking
Yeah,
stuffer.
exactly. But just not as a stocking
Plus, then
thing.
there's always the danger that it breaks and ruins the entire stocking.
What, the mini booze?
Yeah.
Well, I'll save it for honorable mentions.
Okay.
I'll save it for honorable mentions. But it sounds like we have our 5.
Yeah, we do.
We have bite-sized board games. We have...
No, wait,
We have Kinder Surprise. We have... Okay.
Hey,
Like
don't
a
tease me.
Wow.
Don't tease me.
board game made of chocolate.
We
made
have
this
actually Chocolate Letter or chocolate in
Letter.
brackets, but we're going to say Chocolate Letter
Chocolate letter.
as for specificity.
Like I said, if I don't get one this year, I'm gonna be straight
We
up.
have gift cards. We're going to write in brackets chapters gift card. We have scratch tickets. We have toiletries. And we have funky cool socks. May I make a suggestion? Oh, I'm going to do it anyways. 'cause
I
I'm-
guess it's your podcast.
It is my podcast. I have the authority. I'm going to say it sounds like scratch tickets is the only thing on this list that, although we all agreed on it, there was no heated debate about it. So I would recommend it being somewhere in the back half of our list.
I mean,
or
the
because
chocolate.
But there was no enthusiasm over.
no, because everyone just agreed. I think it should be on the top half. Everyone was like, "Yeah, this is good."
There was no fighting about it.
Yeah, which
'cause
is
we all
good.
wanted it.
I just didn't see any enthusiasm for it.
Wow!
No.
Do you want to see Elna?
How about that?
That's pretty good.
Now everyone do it, and Hung will put it up top.
Okay.
You know what? Looking at the list,
What do you
I
see?
would put it as 5.
At
I would.
Scratch tickets?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the list and saying either gift cards or scratch tickets are number 5.
See, to me, gift cards is pretty high.
Yeah, gift
Yeah,
cards
I
are
would put
number
gift
one.
cards above scratch tickets.
All right.
That's why I'm saying scratch tickets is 5 for me too.
But to me, like, even though there was no debate over toiletries, to me, toiletries should maybe be at the bottom because it's like the thing that you want to get it every year, but you're not going to get super jazzed about it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. There's no wow.
Like you
factor.
expect it, and if it wasn't there,
And honestly,
you'd probably be a little upset.
yeah.
But you're not like, oh yeah, my new deodorant. Although, if you're out of deodorant, then
no, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put toiletries at 5. I would put lotto tickets at 5.
I could use either one.
I could do either one. I see your point, though. I wouldn't get
To me,
too
when
jazzed
I heard
about
about, not that I get jazzed about it, but like when, and you know what, you never touched on this, and you said you would, but there's a difference between what you want to get, what you're giving, this and that, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, that's
And-
for the honorable mention. So it's one specific thing.
Okay, it's one
Yeah.
specific thing. But I just feel like toiletries is just like, for me, when I think stocking, I think toiletries. So for me,
I think
it's very
toothbrush.
high.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But
It's like my
does that
number
make
one.
it one of the best?
Well, that's what I mean. How are we doing this? Like,
I think we have to judge on Christmas magic.
what do I want more, or like, what is the essence of a stocking stuffer?
The essence of Christmas, and when
Okay.
I think of Christmas,
Okay. I
I'm
hear
like,
your
wow,
argument.
I am jazzed.
Well, I do get jazzed when I get, because I expect them, and I think if I didn't get them, it would be weird. Like,
Wow.
what?
I am
I don't have razors right now.
I am doing so
I
much
don't buy
jazz
myself
hands
You're just
shitty
not
razors.
shaving until December 25th.
Well, no,
eh?
like, you know, I go buy razors and I buy the really cheap, shitty ones, but then in my stocking, I get like the nicer, jellier ones.
And then it doesn't burn afterwards.
Yeah, so it's
Wonderful.
like, I really want those toiletries.
You're like 6 blades. What?
Like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, I only use like 2.
I'm taking out 3 and saving them for later.
Shaving.
Okay, maybe
The
we
extra
can,
ones for inside my shoe.
maybe we can talk about the bare, like the middle of the road here. What is our like?
Number 3, funky cool socks.
I would say number 5, funky cool socks.
No way.
She said it.
No way.
I'm not a sock enthusiast. I
Man,
think to
I would-
me, funky cool socks.
Funky cool socks
Okay,
to me is number 2.
To me, funky cool
I
socks
agree with
are
3.
different than comfy wool socks. Like those are not funky cool socks. They're
No,
just
these aren't for stocking.
like cabin socks.
She's pointing at my classic root
Beautiful,
socks for the
beautiful wool cabin
And those
socks.
are like expensive, nice socks, and I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But they're
Is
not
that
stocking
me?
socks.
Is that not what we're talking about?
No.
Oh,
We're talking
that's
like a
what I
regular
want.
cotton kind of crew sock with a fun pattern on it.
Okay, well then it gets a less ranking.
Yeah, to me that's more
Funky
gendered
and-
towards.
It's more for men.
Like men and
It can be
dress
for women.
pants. You can't wear them every day. You have to wear them with like dress
Yeah.
pants and nicer.
I
dress
don't
shoes.
know.
Nobody
I don't know.
recognizes your
Jeans.
funky
Hey,
cool socks.
you can have warm, funky, cool socks. I got a pair of Sriracha socks in my drawer right now, and they are.
Are they conversation pieces?
They
Yes.
are conversation
I
pieces.
Sure
Every
they
time he
are.
wears them, he's like, "Look at my socks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one-
I
Because I'm
wish
wearing
I could live
Sriracha.
that
To
life.
strangers
I
in
think
stores,
the
it's
issue
My
exhausting.
boots
is-
cover them.
People will only see them like no one will see them unless you're wearing dress pants
That's not true.
and you're a man. Well, your
'Cause
socks
then-
should
yeah, 'cause
never
then your
pull
pants
up
go up when you
to
sit
show
down.
your
You're
socks in the
just-
first
you're
place.
just playing blind. Yeah.
I feel like
Walk around.
women's pants tend to be more fitted all the way
Yeah.
down to the ankles, so
We're not showing off our socks.
we don't
No,
have
we're
to
not.
show off
That's
our
why,
socks.
and that's why it's very specific demographic.
I do like getting
but
socks.
to me, like a funky cool sock, like it would be a sock that I might wear around my apartment to feel good about myself.
Right? I agree with that. Or if like I know
Not
I'm
for
having
warmth.
company over, so
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna see my sock feet
Yeah.
tonight, so I'm gonna wear my cool socks because it's the only chance I got to be cool.
I think
in
funky
my
cool socks are multi-purpose. They're there when people can see them, but they also can be comfortable. They can be comfortable too, and as we mentioned, nobody likes to buy their own socks.
And I think that's what it comes down to for me, anyways. I think this whole sock debate is just like socks are something I feel like you take for granted most of your life, and then all of a sudden you're an adult, and it's like, shit, I have to buy socks. They're not actually cheap. So regardless if they're funky and cool or if they're plain, I get excited now when I get plain fucking white socks.
Right.
So it's just like, for me, I still like, that's why they're in the top 5, because I'm like, yes, I like to get socks now. That's just a thing that happens when you turn, I don't know, 23, 4, I don't know where it is, but like at one point or another
Preach it.
in your life, you become a sock person. And so, yes, they're on the list, not number 1.
I didn't say they were number one.
But
sorry,
like,
Sam.
that's what I'm saying, the hard 3, I think I'd put them there, yeah.
I feel like everything you just said could also apply to toiletries.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
So here we are at a
Here
stalemate.
we are.
Does that mean that
I'd put
socks and
toiletries above
toiletries are
socks.
okay?
I put socks over. This is tough. Now I'm
It
thinking
is
of like
tough.
practicality, but I am in a stage of my life where I kind of just like cool socks.
Yeah,
So-
well,
and I don't like buying socks, like I said, but
nobody
anyways.
likes buying socks. Buying socks is the fucking worst.
I don't get jazzed about a toilet, but toiletries.
I don't
Actually,
get
I bought a triple pack of plain cotton black socks from Walmart the other day.
Oh my god.
And I felt pretty good about myself because it means that I have to do laundry. I get 3 extra days before I have to do laundry now. So
Man, I never have to do laundry. I have so much like accumulated right now. I'm just like, yes,
that's a good life.
yes. It's the
That's a
fucking
good
best
life.
life.
That's how I feel about underwear.
Yeah.
The underwear's not on the list.
It's not. Yeah,
No,
it should be.
You
though.
don't stock
You don't
stuff
want-
under it. It's kind of
no.
weird too, like pulling it out, and being like, thanks.
Like nice.
Yeah, like
That's some nice
Mom,
undies.
You bought me
Some
some
nice
thongs?
undies.
Like, I don't know.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Your grandma stocks your stuff in?
Yo, Grandpa, is this your pair of undies?
Yeah, doesn't everyone? What? Oh,
So
wait, what?
for me though, I think I would hold socks at 3 and then have scratch tickets, toiletries 4 and 5, but in no particular order.
Shit, though, you're putting socks above
I think
toiletries.
toiletries is more to the bottom. I just don't get jazzed about toiletries.
Yeah, my jazz.
Is this
Christmas
how we're
lights-
doing it? About how jazzed you
The
get?
jazz factor.
It's table stakes
Yeah.
in a stocking.
And I
It
think
shows up
more
to the party.
jazzed about razors and socks.
so. Toiletries. Does that include moisture products?
Yes.
Okay, because my skin is very particular. Okay, my skin is very dry. It's very crusty. It's very flaky.
All right, we get it. You wanted the
Okay.
gift of moisture.
Hey, I'm not done hearing. I want to hear more about her dry skin. Continue.
Do you?
So,
Did you say
really?
scaly?
scaly, alligator, snakes.
She breathes
Komodo
fire.
dragon.
Yeah.
It makes like a chalk noise when you scratch
Yes, yes.
it. Shit.
So I have developed like a regimen of just like
Skincare.
products that I really like that work for me, and I do like to go out and kind of because they're kind of like more like expensive products, and I just it's a treat for me. So just personally for me, when people get me like skin
gift
things,
card?
It's like the wrong skin things.
it's like not. I just
That's true.
Okay.
The more specific you are and stuff, it
yeah.
does hinder things.
But a gift card.
I will.
Gift cards
Gift
go
cards
high,
top 2
I
for me.
think.
Gift
Yeah,
cards
yeah.
top 2.
Gift cards go high for me.
It better not be number one.
Ooh.
It's such
Okay.
an impersonal.
Are we? Do we think
But
toiletries is
it's
5?
not... No.
For everyone except Sam, do we think toiletries is 5?
I think toiletry is number
Yeah.
5.
What?
I think
Toiletries is like my number 2.
Sorry, Sam. To move it along, toiletries is number 5.
What? Then socks is number 4.
Hey,
Oh.
sounds like socks was number 3 last time I checked.
Nope.
I-
Nope.
I will.
I'm impartial.
yeah, to me like
I would take.
Really?
Scratch
Wait,
tickets,
sorry.
socks.
Can we say scratch tickets are beating toiletries? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scratch tickets have got to be number 5.
Oh, but it's so Christmassy. They have
is not so
they are
Christmassy.
because it's
They
the
have
gift of
themes.
hope, as Colleen
Yeah.
so eloquently
Yeah.
pointed
The
out
gift of
earlier.
hope,
It's
the
the
gift
gift
of
of hope.
moisture. This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit.
Well, moisture went to 5 though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that's
very
true.
personal to moisture.
I could like initially.
Guys, I have a GoFundMe for my skin condition. Just help me out this Christmas.
do you make reference to Komodo dragons in your GoFundMe?
Oh, that's the
probably
background
should.
of the page. It's
That's
just
the
like,
background of the page.
do you want to get a visual?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Do you want a sample of
So
Colleen's?
can we
oil-
just say
crocodile
socks did
skin?
beat lotto tickets, right?
Socks are beating lotto tickets, I think.
Well, I think lotto
I
tickets
would.
should be lower than toiletries.
Oh, lotto tickets are exciting.
It's not even that hopeful. How often
It's
do you
so
think you're going to win
exciting.
anything?
The odds
Like at the beginning,
are G's.
100%.
Yeah,
See the
yeah,
You're
exactly.
absolutely
You-
gonna
Well, I
win.
guess you're not
100%.
all as jaded as me then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure everything's
Sam
bullshit.
doesn't need the
so,
gift of
No,
hope.
I don't need the
Because
gift
it
of
won't
hope.
have any
It's
impact
dead.
on
It's
her.
fucking dead.
In favor of
Mom, don't listen to this anymore.
in favor of scratch tickets as a present, I feel like it's the only time you don't usually give scratch tickets as a present unless
Yes,
it's
you
Christmas,
do. Oh my god, my grandma gives me them for everything.
except for Christmas. Or
I-
what
yeah.
else? What else?
I don't know if
My
I've ever
name's
got-
day. It's like a Latvian thing. I usually get scratch tickets.
Okay.
On my birthday.
Okay.
Like whenever you get a gift, I get scratch tickets or a bingo dapper. Actually, I don't really. Bingo.
Do you go to bingo a lot?
I used to go with my grandma and my mom.
That's
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I went
I've
one
never
time.
been to bingo.
It's so.
Oh,
fun.
it's
I've been telling my girlfriend
so
we have to
insane.
go. You should come.
Yeah,
with us.
it's really
Yeah.
fun, but it's intense.
Some ladies, they
I
don't get into
cannot
it
keep
enough
up.
though. I like get excited for winning $5. I'm like bingo, and like these old ladies, they'll win like $100, and they're like bingo, and I'm like, what? Okay, dude, show some enthusiasm.
But it's so hard to keep up. You get.
It's
I
hard,
thought you just
yo.
get one sheep, but you get like 9 at a time.
Oh,
It's hard,
damn.
man.
And I
It's
could
hard.
not keep
My
up.
grandma would watch across the table for me, and I'd be like doing things, and she's like boom, 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 and like would bang for me.
Yeah.
Can we just move on?
Yeah,
I
it sounds like bingo has more enthusiasm than most of the list here.
Number 1, a night out at bingo.
Bingo.
Yay, that'd be great.
Man, it's so fun. It's
Okay.
so fun.
Okay.
And we'll bring wine in flasks, because that's what you do at bingo.
Are we looking at scratch tickets 4 and socks 3?
No, we're looking at scratch tickets 5.
No.
I-
No.
I think we got
Toiletries is a hard 5 right now. I'm sorry, Sam. Sorry.
Okay, I'm never coming back.
Bye.
This is
See you
it
next
for me.
week. What else do we have?
Chocolate letter and gift cards.
Are we settled on 4 and 3? Are we settled?
Chocolate letter is not number 1.
Here's my beef with chocolate letters. My only beef is that it's so specific. I mean,
Yeah,
what
but
about
if you'd had
a
them-
chocolate orange?
A chocolate orange is delicious. That's why it's on my honorable mention.
I had
list, but
regular
it's not
orange
as
on-
good.
I think what's happening here is the way we'll have to word it is with gift cards in brackets we hit chapters, and with chocolate on a letter
Brackets letter. Chocolate brackets letter.
we'll say
Chocolate
chocolate and in brackets chocolate on a letter, right? Like my point is, are we saying that thing and in brackets the specificity of chapters or
Well, that's like
letter?
that's like the huge example, but no, it's like gift cards. Yes,
gift
and then
cards.
in brackets. Yeah.
In
Right.
my head, it was like gift cards was just gift cards. Yes, in brackets chapters, but chocolate letters are chocolate letter.
Chocolate letter.
Yeah,
And it's
I didn't see parentheses on that. That was like because I was like I
No,
specified
it's
when I was
chocolate
bringing
letter.
up my
I have
my
other
issues.
chocolate items on my
exactly.
honorable mentions.
We didn't bring up other chocolate
Yeah.
items. This is a specific chocolate letter thing.
So
And
that
it's
kind of
like-
goes down on the list.
Yeah, it kind of goes down
But
my
okay,
list.
but think of like every Christmas, every family
Nobody
has
knows
traditions,
chocolate
right?
letters.
Every family has its traditions,
Yeah, like
right?
toiletries.
And so, sure, like toiletries.
Sam, let it go.
But to have like this one thing that you know you're gonna get, but you only get it on that one day of the year.
Yeah, I know
And
that
you
feel.
wake up looking forward to it. But like the thing is, you use your toothbrush and you use your deodorant. Well, some of us every day. Whereas the chocolate letter, like you only get to enjoy it for that one period of time when you're. And sometimes you can make
What
it
about
last a few
Easter?
days.
Do you get like chocolate bunnies?
No. It's not like lotto tickets. You only get it the one time of year. And then it's gone for another year. And you
It's
spend
just
the other
chocolate, though.
364 days looking forward to it. But it's a chocolate in the shape.
See, and this sounds
Of
like a
the
very
first letter of
personal
your
thing
name.
right now. So
And
how
isn't-
personal are we all getting here?
All right.
Isn't it representative like every family's like historical Christmas?
Laura, I try to
Yeah,
save you with the whole
exactly.
parentheses
It
things, but
comes
since it's
down.
just the chocolate letter we're talking about, I'm making a movement saying that probably is my number 4.
Ooh, you just.
What are you doing right now? You're not getting a chocolate letter in your stocking.
But can I please get one?
No. Because you got one last
I mean,
year.
I still want one.
And it was
but
great.
I.
It was a
Oh,
tea.
you didn't
It's not
remember.
memorable.
My mom
It's
got you
not-
one.
Did I eat it?
Wow, Mom, don't get tongue
Whoa.
Wow.
I think all our moms should be listening right now.
See, I don't remember that. I don't remember it.
Ooh.
But let's save it for after the
Shit.
cast.
Oh, my-
Hey,
yeah,
new
maybe,
t-shirt. Save it for after the cast.
Not on the cast.
Save it for when everyone else has left.
We don't want to hear this fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would agree.
Guys, dating back to the 16th century.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Chocolate
Okay,
letter.
You can say it a million.
all right.
The first chapter's gift card,
Okay.
in fact,
I
was
thought this was
given.
gonna be a walk in the park.
I know.
A chocolate
The
letter.
first half of this episode was so easy.
It was so easy.
Okay.
getting
To
heated.
move it along, and I will be willing to make the sacrifice here. I will put Funky Cool Socks at number 4, if that's okay with you guys.
Chocolate letter 3.
Chocolate Lotta Letter 3.
Two.
2 would be,
Scratch
I
tickets?
guess, scratch
Scratch
tickets.
tickets.
And
No,
number,
didn't we?
But like scratch tickets and gift cards
pretty similar.
to me are kind of
What are
similar.
your
Not similar at all.
Sorry, what are top 5?
One only becomes a gift card if you win money.
Okay.
And then
Lotto,
it's just cash.
socks, toiletries, chocolate letter, and what am I missing? Oh, gift card? Fuck. This is weird
Gift
now.
card.
Why did it get weird?
Hey, it's the wine.
I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, for me, toiletries would still be super high on this 5. But, you're saying, what are you saying is 5?
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
I think
Oh,
three
right.
I think
of
everyone's on-
us agreed.
I think
Right.
the only,
Okay, fine.
the only thing we know for sure is toiletries.
But to me, socks is above
And then-
scratch tickets. So if
I
like
put chocolate letter at 4.
if the group decides the chocolate letter sinks to 4,
Yeah.
then the group decides
4.
that. But I don't know how that made scratch tickets hop over socks.
Hey, I was just
I don't know
trying
how
to.
that happened.
I was just trying to move things along.
Actually,
but
no.
I agree.
Lotto 4. Lotto 4, I would
Oh,
say.
right.
Lotto
What do we
4.
have? That's true.
Lotto was
I was
four.
saying Lotto
I would say
4.
Lotto
was
4.
four.
Lotto
We
4.
had
I forgot that we agreed that we wanted Lotto 5.
Yeah, I wanted Lotto 5.
But we want toiletries 5, and you were on that team. For
Yeah,
a
I know,
long time
but
until
but
right
then I
now.
switch. Like, if I agree on that, then the next thing should be Lotto 4, right?
Right.
So Lotto 4.
Lotto 4.
Lotto 4. Okay, so toiletries 5, which I'm very, very gonna tell everyone that I'm very opposed to.
I totally thought we decided the same
Socks
minutes ago.
3.
Socks
then?
3.
And then
No. Chocolate letter 3, socks 2.
Chocolate letter 1 or 2.
chocolate letter 3.
Chocolate
Colleen?
letter 1 or
3.
2. Chocolate letter 1 or 2.
Colleen.
Chocolate letter 1 or 2.
Colleen, you're the deciding
Chandler.
factor.
Because it's specifically a chocolate letter, it cannot be.
You can like chop it up if you want.
You can melt it down and hand make it into something else.
Fondue?
Exactly.
You want fondue?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can
Yo,
put it up your butt.
Okay, then some bro.
So 3. We're
Probably
gonna
not the
3.
M, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3. No. Maybe like the I.
Funky
Chocolate
cool.
letter is 3.
Yeah.
J. Sorry.
Okay, but didn't we have this rant about how like the socks are like more of a thing for men?
It doesn't matter now. They were just socks.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, like-
You're putting the patriarchy above like a specific
Whoa!
Oh, you're gonna pull
no, we
that-
are not. No, we are not.
Okay.
So-
I just had to make sure that's not what we were doing here.
I'm feeling so upset about all this because that would make socks 2, gift card 1. Gift card 1.
I don't agree
like
with-
gift card 1.
Remember, these are stocking stuffers and not your main gifts.
I know.
Yeah, the top of the pen broke.
Okay.
Chaos is happening.
This is getting
Something
weird.
stuck to my foot. Oh, I hate socks.
No. Well, I think we heard it here. Socks.
I feel
Socks
weird
are
about
3.
gift cards being number 1. I'll be
Oh,
honest.
remember-
socks are 3. What's 2 then?
No, 3 is chocolate letter.
3. Why am I deciding this?
You're
No,
not.
we're not. We're all discussing it now.
Oh, but everyone's looking in this way. I think, okay, let's not forget that we have regular big gifts, and these are just fun things, little extra jazzy, fun bonus things.
Uh-huh.
So, what makes you feel most just
Jazzed?
buzzy and jazzed and
waist.
excited? What?
Toiletries.
no. This is-
Yeah, see, this method works to put toiletries number 5. So how jazz? Okay, jazz factor.
This method. Maybe I
Socks.
don't agree with this method.
I don't know if I
then.
agree with
I
this
don't
method.
agree
This
with
is
this method
Colleen's
at all.
method.
How jazz? This is the
don't
method
care.
I've been using. This is the
I don't
rubric
need
I've
to
been
be-
going with.
I get jazzed about what I can like fucking use, man.
I
Practical,
get jazzed.
traditionalist, jazz hands, tongue.
Tongue's like a wild
We all
card
have
on
a
this.
thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tongue's just here
I'm a
for the
wild
socks.
card, baby.
You know what? Chocolate jazzes me more than socks. But chocolate letters, it's really killing me. It's really putting me in chocolate handcuffs right now.
What don't you like about the letter?
But you know, chocolate comes and goes, and socks stay for like a few years. So like, I mean, I like
Exactly,
the sock thing.
which makes it more valuable because you only get it for that one bit of time.
Yeah, but I want it for longer. I like my things to last.
Guys, I think we have our list. Even though I don't agree with it,
What?
I think we have it.
What?
And like also I'm doing like whole 30 right now, so I can't.
We're running in circles here.
JK.
Who gave you ultimate power?
Well, it looks like chocolate letter is killing everyone, and
Not killing me.
Wait.
Giving me life.
if it was
You're
chocolate,
not using yours right.
It's not in your
See,
butt
the thing
far
is,
enough.
it could be further. But the thing,
It can always be
pro for chocolate letters, you can actually just break it up and it'll just be a regular chocolate bar.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's cool.
But
I guess.
I can just go buy chocolate.
I'm okay with.
I guess we'll assume that these chocolate letters are good quality.
Yeah,
As
that's
good
what I'm
as
assuming.
Godiva.
That's what I'm
Like
assuming.
the hardest of the bunnies. Like for Easter bunnies.
Right.
Come on.
It's
Yes.
better than bunnies.
Is it better than
It's
Godiva?
smoother. I'm not a huge fan of Godiva. So
Purdy's?
I prefer
Purdy's?
Purdy's. Yeah. I mean, they're not filled with caramel with salt on top of them. So no, they're not as good.
I think we're too stuck on the letter part
They're
of
better than
this,
chocolate
and that
bunnies.
it's
I mean,
just
it doesn't
chocolate.
matter.
It's just
Yeah,
chocolate.
Okay, then
It's
chocolate
just
jazzes me right up.
Yeah.
Chocolate is above socks for sure.
I am okay with that at this point. I lost my fight.
Chocolate's coming.
Okay,
back to
fine.
life.
So socks.
So
3,
chocolate number
chocolates
one?
2.
Chocolate number 1.
Gift
chocolate's number
card.
2. Gift card's number 1.
Number one.
Yeah, I'll give it
settle
that.
for
Even
that.
though, like, if it was just chocolate from the beginning, I think that would have been easier. But chocolate letter is number 2. It's pretty
The
close.
tradition lives on, Mom.
I hope all our mothers are listening right now. Kind of.
I feel like I'm gonna get.
Only a little bit, though, yeah.
I feel like I'm getting in trouble after this podcast. All right, number 5, toiletries. Number 4, scratch tickets. Number 3, funky cool socks. Number 2, chocolate letter. And number 1
Chocolate letter.
is gift cards.
Gift cards. Woo!
I cannot believe I'm saying that.
This sounds like all against the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
I'm
Right
going
now.
straight to the home section of chapters.
Yeah, you buy yourself a scented candle.
Maybe I'll put that $10 towards a soft blanket that's like
I'm
$80.
going to graphic novels.
You know what?
And you know what?
We'll meet at Starbucks after, guys.
Exactly.
Right.
With a holiday
Wait,
drink.
can you use a
If-
chapter's gift card at Starbucks?
No.
No,
If-
but they're always attached.
But
If
we'll
gift
still be
card
there,
wins,
yeah, it's
I am upping the limit.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gift
fine.
card just did
Whatever.
$1 million.
I said
$1
$1 million.
million.
$1 million.
Guys, Starbucks on me.
Okay, I'm down
Done.
with that.
Because
Deal.
right now it's 2 for 1.
Today was the last day.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's get into honorable mentions. Finally,
Oh
we
my God,
made it.
yes.
Let's not make
Yes.
this any longer than it needs to be. So we have, or for me, anyways, I had small board games. I had hot drinks, like
What?
mini
Oh,
drinks,
those
like
little mixes.
The
Oh,
packets,
yeah.
the
yeah.
packets.
Like a
Oh,
hot
or
chocolate
like that-
or tea or
That
coffee.
beer battered chicken one that you got. That was good. That's
For
not
a
a hot
drink?
beverage.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
It's just
like, what?
packaged-
Similar
little package.
packaging. Similar
about?
packaging.
Soup mix.
I wrote lip chap. I wrote a fun holiday spice. Some sort of, like a cinnamon or like
Okay,
a.
well,
like
that's
a-
lame.
Or
Continue.
Holiday
like
sp-
mulling
Yeah.
spices.
It's not lame if it's fun.
It's not lame.
I
You
specify.
can't just add the word fun to things and expect it to
Fun
be
socks.
fun.
Wow.
Fun socks, fun spices.
I said funky.
Okay.
I said a
has fun
USB
in it.
stick. A USB stick would be
Oh,
great.
that's a good idea.
It's very practical. I said tickets to a play.
Pricey, but yeah.
A head massager, one of those thingies that you put on your head.
spacious.
I'm all about those.
Also, a
Yeah.
back scratcher would be nice, but it has
Tom
to
is
be
a very
mini.
itchy person.
I'm very itchy. I'm itching.
Do you have dry
because
skin?
his skin is so dry.
Yeah. What moisturizer do you use?
We'll talk later. We can talk later.
I wrote a shot glass. I wrote, that pop up for your phone that's like really trendy now,
Yeah.
like that thing
Oh,
that's like that
button
phone
thing.
ring. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty in right now.
I thought we were keeping this short, Tom.
And I wrote bath bomb.
Oh,
Snap!
Yeah,
I'm into that.
Well,
Me too.
you cut me off before that, so you're not getting one. And last one, sea monkeys.
Oh, I would
Okay.
love
I
that.
still don't understand what
What's
those
a
are.
sea monkey?
Like shrimps.
It's just,
But
It's
how do
just-
they come
Are
to
they
life when
real
you
life
add
or are they
water?
toys?
they're basically bacteria that you get to
Oh,
see.
they're bacteria.
I don't
No,
understand.
they're like
Like
shrimps.
dehydrated.
Yeah.
bacteria?
Yeah, they're
I
like
feel kind of
dehydrated
nauseous
shrimps.
right now.
And
What are we
then-
talking
So
about?
they can live
Sea
in or
monkeys.
out of water.
No.
They live in water.
They're like dried up. I don't know,
Like
like eggs,
Oh,
and
they're
then you
gonna
put them in
grow up.
water,
Yeah.
and then they hatch, and then they live.
So they are alive.
And you
Yeah, yeah,
feed
yeah.
them a little bit.
Fascinating.
Yeah, they're fun.
I had them for a little while.
Yeah.
Same.
They don't live very long, but they're fun.
They're cool.
Laura.
I just have 3 things to add. So I mentioned earlier about how sometimes there are certain gifts that are better for the stuffer. A loofah takes up a lot of space.
Oh, dry skin.
Good, yeah, for dry skin. And people should refresh their loofahs every year.
I would never
typically.
have thought that
So-
that was the example for this thing.
There you go.
You're saying it's better for the givey.
Yeah, for the give. Yeah, the
Yeah,
givey, the
okay.
stuffer.
Yeah. all right.
I also have chocolate orange on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Different
That was on
category
my
of
list,
chocolate.
too.
Or chocolate.
Because there's something so satisfying about smacking
smacking it.
that
Yeah.
chocolate orange, and
But
also
do you
the
actually
fact that
like
it
chocolate
doesn't.
orange?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
really
chocolate
like
orange is
chocolate
delicious.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think it's weird.
And I don't really like orange, but I like chocolate orange. And finally, coal, because that's a stocking full of coal.
Dude, that was on my
hilarious.
list.
Yeah.
And that's just like, you know
That's
what?
just funny.
You're an
That's pretty
asshole, and
funny.
I'm taking Christmas to tell you. So
Nice. I
I,
like it.
support it.
Perfect.
I support
Please
it
don't
as
give me
well.
coal for Christmas.
Colleen.
So I had a citrus fruit, So like a clementine, a mandarin, an orange.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't
Is that like
nominate
a
that.
weird traditional thing that
Yes.
people do? Okay.
Yeah, people do that.
One of,
I kept
one of
hearing
the
about
lesser
it, but I was like,
traditions,
I never
think.
really got one, so I don't know.
It's just a fruit.
And it's just
Just like an orange.
it just reminds me of Christmas. You know, the
thanks.
holiday
Supposed to,
season.
yeah.
Holiday season.
no, thank you.
The gift of a friendship.
Oh my
okay, so that's
God, you and your gift
More
of,
specific.
yeah.
so that's like
Moisture, hope,
Movie
friendship.
tickets.
yeah, movie tickets or like paint night, an activity we'll do
Oh.
together.
I'm sorry. When I said tickets to a play,
no,
everyone
that's
said
a big gift.
That's
That's not a
huge.
stocking
That's
stuffer.
Plays are hella expensive.
Yeah, I'm
Movie
talking
tickets are not.
escape room. I'm talking mini golf.
an escape room is like $25, which you can
Nobody
get into a
wants
What
play.
kind of plays are you?
You can get into a play.
Are you talking about
for
the
$20.
improv embassy?
Yeah.
Improv embassy. Go see Colleen.
So I said gum.
Okay.
Yep. Sure.
Mints,
Yeah, gum's
gum,
good.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, so the other day, this is a very recent discovery, but I will be giving this to everybody I know. Have you seen these YouTube videos of people doing these Japanese candy boxes?
Oh my gosh, I just
Do you know
bought
what I'm
some of those
talking
for the first
about?
time, but I haven't made them yet.
Oh,
yeah.
it's so much fun. And they're
went-
only like $3.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
the
like
coolest
a
thing.
hamburger made of candy and with little
Yeah,
french fries.
you open it and it's just packets of powder and
Yeah.
science.
And you cook it in the microwave.
Oh no, mine was just like water and it just turned. It's like you put it this. It's like put powder,
Yeah.
red powder into cup A with some
Yep.
water, and you mix it up, and it turns into whatever. It turns into a donut. It turns
That's what I have
into
too.
like cooked
I
rice.
haven't made it. I'm so
this
excited.
thing
So
sounds crazy.
weird.
I
but
hear they're
so
kind of
cool.
gross, but fun to make.
They taste terrible.
Yes,
I'm
I've heard
so
this.
excited for you to do it.
I'll snap you while it's happening.
Cool.
Sounds funky.
Sam, what do you have?
So we're doing honorable mentions here. So I think I mentioned before fancy condiments, so like hot sauces and stuff.
That's unexpected, and I like it.
Yeah. Ornaments, Christmas ornaments. Nobody said. I'm all about ornaments because I do actually, surprisingly from what I've said, like sentimental things. So, I mean, I was on board with your like homemade stuff, but not the ones that you eat. Like if you were like, I made you an ornament or I made you a craft, I'd be like, fuck yeah. But like if I'm gonna eat it in 2 seconds, like
you said handmade jam.
right. I also had coal because I remember specifically putting rocks in my sister's stocking once, pretending it was from our parents.
That's amazing.
Can of wine I have on here because that will
cool.
fit in
Yeah,
there.
that's pretty
did.
cool.
Gift cards, oranges, and then my last thing is a box of nails because you never know when you're gonna need.
like
That's
like
actually
tool nails.
terrifying.
Yeah, it's.
My mind
Box of
straight to,
fingernails.
coffins.
Yeah, I would be like, are you sending me a message?
No, it's just like, we're getting back to the whole practicality. So, like, what if you're a handyman? Like,
Yeah.
you need a box
I don't know
of
why I
nails.
went straight to fingernails. It's just like,
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah.
So,
You know what?
I
It
don't
is.
know. That's not what I was getting.
girls, we done it.
We did it. We did it.
Somehow we survived. In the gift of love, that's what I give you all. Okay, so in the end,
Are we having a kumbaya moment?
Kumbaya. Even though we argued endlessly about this supposed to be simple topic,
good fun.
thought
I had
this was
so
gonna
much
be a
fun, though.
cakewalk.
It
Yeah.
ended.
let's all
It did,
make
and-
up and say Merry Christmas
Merry
or
Christmas.
Happy
Merry
Holiday.
Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Laura Gordon, thanks for coming back
it
to
was
the
my pleasure.
podcast.
Thanks for
Do you have
having
anything to
me.
plug at all?
Literally nothing.
Except for butts. In chocolate.
I didn't start that. For the
Sure,
record.
yeah, sure.
For the record.
Colleen, what do you have? And thank you for being here. by
Oh,
the
thanks
way.
for having me.
Yeah.
Other than butts, I would have to plug Quest Friends Forever.
Hey, where's that?
Sounds
What
right.
is
Well,
this?
well, do you know about Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
I played it yesterday.
Wow. Do you know about improvised theater?
Yep.
Yeah. I also went to that yesterday.
Well, so every month, and it'll be a Saturday, we have Quest Friends Forever at the Improv Embassy. So it's improvised Dungeons and Dragons
God, that's
on
amazing,
stage.
Yeah.
You should come.
I need to come. I need to come. Oh my god.
But don't get tickets as a stocking stuffer because it's too expensive.
It's not the same thing.
Sam.
I don't have anything.
You have stuff.
I don't have stuff.
What about
Don't
your
you even-
Instagram account?
Again, everybody, if you're not following it already,
You should.
Some animation, that is Sam, followed by animation. Sometimes I post drawings, sometimes it's my new weird cat. So
Yeah.
like it's
Cool.
like a toss up of
Demon
all
cat.
the things.
Don't you have a new show too?
Soon.
You have a new show that you posted about. I can cut this part out if it's not true.
Maybe. Actually, no. There is a Christmas special coming out, and I think by the time this airs, like, I'll be legally allowed to say this, so you might have to cut it. But yeah, there's a Christmas special coming out on CBC. It is called The Great Northern Candy Drop, and it is a like half an hour Christmas special, and it's pretty fun and it's awesome. So
Does it involve candy being dropped?
it does. It involves
I'm in.
candy being dropped from the sky. Everybody,
Whoa.
So, like,
Shit.
pretty fucking awesome.
And you worked on this?
I did, yeah. Me and some peeps. So yeah,
And she said she had nothing to plug.
I didn't.
That's amazing.
Whatever. I worked on this
An
thing.
amazing plug.
And for me, you can just follow PodCavern on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. This is ranked top 5 list of stuff that don't matter. We have our new show probably by this time when this episode airs, the Improv Punch Up. Go follow that. And that's our brand new show at the PodCavern. And does anyone want to carol us out for the end of the episode?
Ding, lists are done. Ding, lists are done. Do, 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 ding, lists are done. Ding, lists are done.
What are you saying?